Uh, hey, what's going on? We got kids here, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna do what the old people used to do with kids. We're gonna use them. We're gonna use them because when we were young, we was around. What do we do? Go get this. Get that. Do this. But so right now, I got these two young men here, so we're gonna use them for content. That's what we do. So this is Jamie Jenkins. This is Hello Black Man. This is
CJ.
that's CJ. Y'all gotta know that by now. Everybody gonna know who CJ is. Hey, and this is
Junior.
this is Joe Junior. Man, he's okay then. And my other son is off camera right there. He could have spoke. He could have let the baby speak. Come on, speak, baby. I know it. She said that. That's what she said. What up, D? Hey, we're finna do a couple questions out of Hello Black Teen. I got some teens here, so it'll be just a great opportunity to just do some talking and see what these guys think, man. See what's on their mind. Because guess what we've been doing all day? Playing video games, out taking photos, and just kind of chilling. So you know what? This is an opportunity to kind of get to know these guys and for me to understand why they think the way they do. So that's the purpose of the Hello Black Teen Journal. All right, CJ, give me a number between 1 and 52.
152.
1 and 52. Between 1 and 52.
Number 32.
32. CJ got 32. Oh, here we go. Question 32. It says, Hello, Black Teen. Write about peer pressure. Describe a time when you felt someone wanted you to do something you really didn't want to do. Tell me about that. What you got?
Okay, well, actually, no. I think it did or probably didn't happen to me, but one thing I can say about peer pressure, it literally sucks.
It does.
Because a girl may try to peer pressure you into sex, a dude may peer pressure you for drugs, robbery, stealing. I mean, peer pressure just sucks because this is one of the things that happens in most of our black community is peer pressure.
Yeah. So tell me this right here. When do you avoid peer pressure? So let's say you're into a situation and you kind of see it coming. Like, do you say, okay, let me go through it, or are you a person that say, hey, I'm gonna avoid this situation altogether?
Well, that depends on which personality. I mean,
Okay.
Most of the time I do have a little personality issue for some reason.
Okay. I think we all have some.
We
all have some personality.
Most of the time we be liking that personality because he do too much.
Okay, I got it. So what about
most of the time he wants me to do bad things. Most of the time he wants me to do good things. But at the same time, I don't trust him.
Yeah, I understood. So Tim is right here. What about when you see somebody being peer pressured? Are you the type of person that wants to help them, or you want to say something, or do you put them to the side, or like what's your stance there?
Now, on that, it depends on that person in particular with me.
Yeah.
Like this one girl, this one kid specifically, boys and girls club, walk around peer pressure. And
they bullying basically.
Yeah, bullying. I was one of them.
Yeah.
And when they kept peer pressuring me doing this and the other, I just said, now y'all listen here. I've been on this earth probably way before y'all was in Star Wars, right after y'all was Star Wars. Y'all literally walk around with pants hanging from 6 to 8 year olds. Like, why y'all doing this? What's the point of walking around with your pants hanging?
Yeah.
Most of the kids in school do this. Yeah. I'm like, what's the point? That is not how you get a girlfriend. You come up to them and ask for their number. Or ask them to hang out. Or do something.
Right.
You don't be just walking around with pants hanging, showing your butt. I said this one kid out in public, pull your pants so you don't look like that. Like, how you gonna run with a popo with your pants sagging?
I got you. That makes sense. I got it. Hey, that's a good answer. That's question 32 in the journal. It's Hello Black Teen. Write about peer pressure. Describe a time when you felt someone wanted you to do something you really wanted to do.
And there is one more thing. I did also notice the kid who was in peer pressure. This peer pressure was consist of trafficking. Mm-hmm. This kid, his name is Isaiah. He's a real good kid. The only thing is he has anger management problems. And people say his cousin house one night.
Tim come down in there.
He was at
chill out.
he was at his cousin's house one night, and his cousin's friend wanted them to go outside with him. And Isaiah said, "Nah, I'm gonna stay." And the cousin also stayed with him too. But by the very next day or the same night, that kid was trapped.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So this is some real stuff. I mean, these some real lessons learned here. Jeff Jr., what number you gonna pick? I already know what number you gonna pick. How do I know what number you gonna pick? You gonna pick number 20.
Yeah, I will pick number 22.
I know that. Come on, bro.
Pick something different.
That's his sports number. He wears number 20 playing football. Huh? Why would?
Why I pick 20? Because it's just like, it was a nice number to get, or just the number I had left to get.
That's crazy. I wore 20 in high school, and so it's just kind of memorable to me to see 20 out there doing some great things. But I knew he was gonna pick 20. That what young sports kids do. Anytime you ask them for a random number, they're going to pick their jersey. So we're gonna go with question 20. Let's see what we got. Question 20 for Jeff Jr. It says, "Hello, Black Team. Describe yourself in detail. Write about how you think your friends would describe you. Write about how you think your parents would describe you." So, who you want to go with first? Go with yourself first. Give me three adjectives of how you describe yourself.
Funny.
You funny. You're a comedian. Tell us a joke.
I don't got no joke. It just come natural.
Oh, you're a natural comedian.
Oh, you're a natural, so you just come in wherever you hear something.
You just like ha 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 ha. I'm Jeff Jr.
like LaMelo Crawford.
That's how you be doing. But everybody, when y'all in group discussions, everybody looking at you like Jeff Jr. finna say something funny. Oh, okay. All right. What else? How else do you describe yourself? You lost a light. It was. All right, hit it again.
You gonna turn the light on?
Yeah, he a comedian. He on stage.
Another word. Joyful.
Joyful. He's very
I like
joyful.
laughing and smiling.
You're in a good mood. You're a good mood. Good vibes.
Man.
What else? Last one.
Smart.
You're smart.
I'm smart when I try at least.
What would stop you from trying?
Like challenges are difficult things, but sometimes if it's a challenge or difficult thing, I'll try to do it. I'll at least try to do it.
I saw this guy. He's a big time motivational speaker. He says and I saw it yesterday. And it kind of caught my eye. He said like when you're lazy doing something, you just don't have an interest in it. He says not because you are a lazy person, it's because whatever you're doing, you don't want to do. Now you have energy. Don't label yourself as lazy, but the activity that you're doing at the time, you obviously have no interest in it, and that's okay. And that's okay. It's okay for you to know what your interests are and what they're not. If you find yourself playing a sport or into a job and you just kind of muddling them through it, it's not that you're a lazy person. It's that your body recognizes where it shouldn't be, or your subconscious recognizes where you don't belong. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that's how you describe you. What if I ask? We're gonna call one of your friends up right now and tell him to get 3 words. How do your friends describe you? 3 words.
Calling my friend right now.
Go on, call your friends, because you be on the game with them all the time.
Wait, before you call them, tell us the 3 words that you think they'll do.
I think they'll say funny.
Annoying. Is that one?
Smart like these. I
No,
don't know.
see?
I think they're gonna call me funny. They ain't gonna say nothing like. All right.
Talk to CJ while he's time. CJ answer the question.
How do you describe yourself, CJ? Give me 3 adjectives.
Okay, I'm funny.
You funny.
Yeah, because
You Steve Harvey. You are Steve Harvey. I can tell you.
That's literally what like if you see my cousin Kalisha, Jeff, I don't know about you. Everyone would just ask, see, look at him, she's trying to hold in his smile.
CJ, you make me smile.
No, you make yourself smile.
Man, I don't know, but I don't know who could be around you.
Number 2, I do like doing karate. I like karate
Okay,
because karate consists of self-defense.
I like.
And number 3, I like music, which is why I'm in the band.
Got it. What was it? What position? What instrument you play?
Tuba.
Tuba. You a tuba dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
The people say those things are heavy, but they really not. They just light. The only thing that's going to grade the tuba down is like the bell. Other than else, it's light.
Okay, so you a tuba man.
That's fine, too. You can't get nobody. You got no friends.
I do got a friend. He just ain't stupid right now.
Cool. Don't worry
That's
about
one thing about friends. That most of the friends.
How many of us have them friends?
it. Your thing.
Okay, okay.
No.
Can I
All
tell my friend
friends
H
are
Yeah,
know to
can
myself.
tell what they say.
You can just get to the next people. Who else? What's the last people?
No,
They-
it's you, your parents.
Yeah, your parents.
How do your parents describe you?
Funny. I get you. Would you? Funny. Funny.
Are you telling me?
I'm asking you.
I'll clarify once you get there.
Okay, funny. Respectful. And
What do you respect? What do you respect?
the parents' authority and
Parents' authority. Okay.
that they the boss and I'm the child. And to my mom, she said I stink too. So that's 3 words.
Those ain't the words.
I think every parent believes that their child should have better hygiene. I think that is a world. That's a world trait.
That's why our band director said, because every time we get on that bus after performance, someone smells instantly. Like you don't have to be on the bus; he can just be outside.
You know it. It's coming. All right, CJ, give me another number between 1 and 32. 1 and 52.
Let's try number 52.
52. We're gonna go for the very last question in the journal.
Let it go.
All right. Question 52 in the journal says, "Hello, Black Teen. Discuss the funniest thing you've ever experienced or seen. Write about how important laughter is to you."
Joe, you go first.
What was the question? I thought it was just
No,
for
it's
you.
your question, CJ.
It's both of ours.
It's your question, CJ.
What's the funniest thing you ever seen?
The funniest thing I ever seen.
Jacoby wearing a wig. That's the funniest thing I ever seen.
No, the funniest thing I ever seen was Kalisha walk into the room on Jill and just start hitting him for no reason. And we went to the park. We did some things. We talked about something funny. I can't remember what it was, but
Tell me about laughter. What do you like to laugh? If you're laughing, what kind of mood do you usually in when you're laughing?
it depends on which personality.
What type of movie?
Like it depends on which personality. Most of the time, I have a psycho one who just laughs at everything. The other one just laughs at good things.
Okay. But laughing usually,
It's important to me. I love it.
yeah, you gotta. I mean, I sometimes anticipate being around certain people because I know I'm gonna get some good laughs in, and it's a endorphin to kind of it's hype to know you're gonna laugh, to know you're gonna really laugh and smile at a person's jokes and their antics. I just think it's huge. I think it's just something that people need. I think people need laughter. I love I guess surfing the web for content and watching different people. Jacoby.
Especially in this time of COVID, we need laughter. We need some of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Even more so now. What about you, Jim? How we talk about that? What's the funniest thing? That was the funniest thing you tell about Jacoby. What about yourself? Now you're a big time comedian also. You got a stand-up career.
I have so many of them.
Give me your top two.
My top two, Lavelle Crawford and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Top two.
Yeah. Can't. Okay.
Those are my top two.
Yeah, you can just watch him all day. What about you, JJ? JJ, you seem like you're a Cat Williams kind of guy.
I don't have a favorite comedian, to be honest. Well, I do like Eddie Murphy.
You got Eddie Murphy cussing Sam? Cause he wasn't doing nothing
I
but.
never seen no Eddie Murphy stand-up.
And plus my third
I
one
just
is
think he's a
Kevin
comedian.
Hart.
He's a comedian, ain't
Yeah, but you just like his movie stuff.
he? That's right.
'Cause I've never seen Eddie Murphy stand-up like that.
Yeah, you not that old.
Yeah,
Yeah. Eddie Murphy was like at the pinnacle of
funny.
comedy on stage during my prime. And so these youngsters don't know anything about that. They just know about
Him being in the movies.
him being in movies and voices and stuff like that. But Eddie Murphy Raw and stuff like that, like this, you talking about some hilarious stuff, man. Eddie Murphy was a.
What's your favorite Eddie Murphy movie?
Norbit.
Norbit, yeah, you can't go wrong.
I've never seen it.
You never seen Norbit? That thing was that white when Malik was around 8 or 10 years old.
She did see Norbit.
Yes,
I've never seen it before.
you did. You probably did. You just can't remember.
Okay, go ahead.
And another thing is, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, right before you guys meet, I think Richard Pryor was more of the funny one.
Yeah. Man, how CJ know all these old folks? How these people know these old people?
His daddy was famous.
My dad was 50s. He was right there where Barack Obama age is. 50, 57.
That's what's up, man. For you to even know Richard Pryor's
I
name,
know Richard Pryor. I heard his name.
what I'm saying is, that's impressive to me. That's impressive.
It's not because I know his daddy.
Well,
It's definitely impressive.
But listen, I'm telling you, it's impressive to me. It's impressive that you would even say Eddie Murphy.
It is. I never would have thought.
I mean, even
Kevin
though,
Hart,
right, even though his name is in the credits on a lot of movies, he had done a lot of acting and a lot of other stuff just recently for his name to be attached to somebody that's in high school right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think that's impressive. These
I
guys
was
are.
definitely looking
Yeah,
for
especially the
Kevin Hart. Who else? Like in this era is comedy. I don't really know.
Steve Harvey. Is he?
Yeah.
The Rock.
That man not a comedian. That
Whoa.
man was an actor.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube is not a comedian.
Nah, he's a rapper. Ice
What
Cube.
did
Ice
what
Cube
did
is
they
an
get
actor.
coming out?
Not only
All
that,
right, we'll do one more question. What you got?
What you had to
Give me a number, Justin. Your turn.
yeah.
25.
Question 25. I got some teens here going through the journal. This would be a great thing for you all to do at home with your journal and your kids. Question 25. Hello, Black Teen. Write about the things that you think make a teen and an adult. Right? Describe how you plan to take on adulthood.
I got so many plans.
So
That's good.
it's like explain what makes a teen or adult.
And an adult. Mm-hmm. What makes a teen a teen? And what makes an adult an adult? What's the separation?
A teen is you still a child, like you still a kid. You ain't took on adulthood where you can do adult things like drink, like drive. Well, you can drive at
what's
10.
stopping you from drinking and driving right now?
I can't do it.
I mean, what would stop you?
Age restriction. I can drive though. But
I mean, what would stop you from literally getting the beer out of the refrigerator and driving? Like, what would stop
my mom, I guess.
you? I mean, what's your mama not here?
Yeah, I just do it. If I,
Oh, you just do it.
If I have the, I'm not saying I would do it.
Oh,
I
so
would do
that's
it.
what you just said. I can rewind and tell you. You just said I would just do it.
Well, if I would just do it if like I was the type of person to do something like that.
Okay, so it's about being a certain type of person that it separates being a teen and being an adult. So, what would be? I guess what would it would have to be something that click in your mind to say, "Hey, this is not something I would need to do." Like, what would we telling you that?
Like it's what's the side of the line that tells you
What's it called? Did you know?
your conscience.
Right.
I think conscience. The conscience.
So,
tells you.
so the conscience, a person's conscience is maybe what separates being a teen and being an adult.
I call my conscience self. That's why I said. I said self.
That's
Self
it,
said,
self. Mm-hmm.
And self said, "Do you think this should be a good idea? I need to get a break from all this schoolwork and stuff." Yeah, I think we need to go and head to the Bahamas.
Now, CJ, that sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a good idea to me. So let me ask you this right here. So what about you? What about you, CJ? What separates being a teen and being an adult?
Okay, definitely.
What's that line?
Now that's a huge difference.
Okay.
The first line, you're a child. You still learning on new things, and plus, even though you're young, you can get a driving license at the age of 17, but you also gotta know how to check the tires in your car, change the oil. Now that's also an adult thing. Now for adults, you gotta make sure you have enough money to survive in the house or wherever you stay in. You gotta have a car. You gotta have a job, a real good job that can pay you enough to scrap by life. And another thing is about most of them are, well, actually are young, but most of those do tend to stay in the house with the parents because most of the time they ain't fully ready. They don't know, but they ain't fully ready.
Yeah, I like
because my cousin, she lived in Texas one time, and they thought they were going to stay down there, but they had to move back here because the money mortgage, of course.
Yeah.
So she stayed with her mother, her and her husband, and my dad said, she heard what my dad said to my brother. He said, "Now listen here. Now, if you get that $500 to $700 plan into your bank account, you'll be clear for life." And that's what she did. She put $600 into her account, and she got her a house.
Next part of the question is the second part of the question.
Yeah, part 2 said describe how you plan to take on adulthood.
Oh, how I'm planning.
Yeah, what's your plan? How are you planning for adulthood? Like what are you thinking about every day? What's your plan?
Well, I'll be on the phone talking to my friend about that too, because both of us, we always stay in contact. And what I plan to do is to go to school, go to college, get a job, help my mother around the house, pay the bill, and hopefully find me a wife.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we won't get no relationship problem.
Oh no. Well, we were just listening to some relationship stuff earlier, and I asked y'all about that. What about you? What's your plan for adulthood?
Go to college. And
Go to
college.
Make it out.
Get a degree for something. I gotta make my choice of what I should get a degree of. Then after that, get a job.
Let me ask you this right here. This is a kind of odd question. Who should pay for your college?
I should get a job, pay for all college. But if I can't do it, one of my parents said he should.
I would say family and you yourself. That's what I would say.
It should be a group thing. I got you. I just wondered about that. This is something that's been on my mind.
Because like most of those nowadays, most of the time college would be so expensive. They have to do online courses.
Yeah, it's definitely more expensive now than when I was in college 20 years ago. So
20 years ago?
20.
How old are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so 2021 minus 1. Hold on.
Yeah, this is math, don't you? That math ain't playing around with you. That math whooping you ain't. That math whooping you. Let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna come up with let's see. I'm gonna come up with
So what do you think separates teens and adults?
myself.
Mm-hmm.
What's it? I think it's your reaction to a lot of things, because I know some teens. I know some teens that are way more responsible than adults. At 16, 17 years old, they got jobs, they pay bills, they got kids.
Wait, what?
It doesn't make them an adult, but how you react to certain situations, I think, separates. Because I know there are teens that are CEOs and things right now, and they can probably check the box on things that a lot of adults aren't doing. It's the maturity of the decisions that they make. Are they looking long term, things of that nature? That's what I think separates it. I don't think that at 18, 19, I don't think there's a day you're gonna wake up and say, "Oh, I'm an adult today." But I think certain people have mindsets that are I don't know, that start maturing earlier. For example, my mindset at 18, 19, no, not an adult. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And mine said at 18.
Right. At 18, 19, you were, married, kids, mortgage, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even have a job and wouldn't even think about getting no job. So there's not a date there. It's just a maturity level and how you respond to certain situations and what are your plans and things of that nature. Are you planning out what needs to happen? Teens usually don't plan for future things. Once you can be a teen and most teens are thinking day to day, right now, self gratification, things of that nature. What do I get?
Because
I need it now. I need it now.
yeah.
I need these things.
Yeah, because that's what
Tell
most.
us, Chef Jane, what do you think it is between need and want?
Need is something you need it. It's a day-to-day thing you need. Want is like something.
It's like
It's aching you in your belly that you want it.
22.
I didn't need it, but I wanted that. I needed shoes.
But
I needed shoes, mama.
Okay, so
One pair of shoes.
listen. So this is the thing.
But
So
you chose to go.
Right. So
Actually, I got shoes though.
so now when you talk about you need shoes, that is true. So what stopped you from getting a $79 pair of shoes? Peer pressure.
$20 pair. You got a brand new football in your wall.
Mama, I'm not gonna go to school with no boo-boo.
But you popular. You said you were
I didn't
comedian.
say I was popular.
But you
I
said
was a comedian.
don't you think everybody think this funny?
Because almost like, listen, like on the.
Don't you think everybody would think that's funny? You missed the funny man wearing football.
Is that because on the first week of school, everyone knew my name and I didn't even know their name. On the first week of school, I made everyone laugh. I didn't even know them because the teacher said, "Hey, I was like, how y'all know my name? I don't even know y'all."
CJ wears some football.
Yeah, I will probably.
CJ with the boo-boo school.
Jeff, you need to wear
It's
some.
gonna be boo-boo, the boo-boo wearing food.
Jeff, you need to put on some booties.
Nah, listen. Hey, listen, man, listen. So this has been a great episode. This is
You like excellent relationship.
Yeah, you need to ask them
uh,
about that, Jeff.
They not ready to go now.
oh, they
Lock and load.
like fix me another pina colada then. So let me ask y'all this right here. So we talking about relationships. So I was in a clubhouse room, right? A clubhouse room
Oh Lord.
about relationships, different types of relationships, and what kind of relationship you all think is okay. Like what kind of relationship you feel is you are going to be in. And then I'll let you know about some different type of relationships that are out there, and just find out what's your thoughts on it. What about you, Jim? You ready for a girlfriend? You want to get married? You want to get married out of high school? You want to get married in college? After college? Like, what's your date? Do you have a year? So, I want to get married when I'm 26. I want to get married when I'm 31, 42. What you think?
I want to get married after college, so I won't have no distractions and go ahead and get out of college. So if you try to get married or something during college, then that will be distracting you. You got it.
So you have a girlfriend in college?
I mean, it just depends if I want a girlfriend in college or not, but I'd rather just work on college than get a girlfriend in college.
I understand. I got you. What about you? What about you, CJ? You ready for a girlfriend or two or three?
No, I'm not even going to talk about the other two.
How many girlfriends is okay to have at one time?
One.
You need one.
Yeah, that's all you need is one. But have your backup one just in case.
Oh, back up, girl.
Yeah.
My boy. My guy.
Because the one thing about most girls, most of them be doing some stupid stuff. Now,
Don't hold back. Be clear.
now the one thing I really can understand is my brother.
Now,
Now,
you
ever
don't
since
understand.
because he was in high school, he met a girl.
Okay.
She spent all this money. And he had a job. He was working at McDonald's.
CJ, let's just be clear. This is live, okay?
Oh wait, I almost forgot about that. Okay, I just want to use another example. There was a boy. And
Yeah, there we go.
he had a girl, and
There you go.
she spent all of this his money.
Okay.
His mother was trying to get him to realize that this girl is important for him and his little brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then he broke up with her after what she did was probably stupid enough to make him break up with her. Then he moved on to the second one. The second one was even twice as worse.
Mm-hmm.
The second one did the exact same thing, But this time she took money out of his account.
No, she ain't playing around.
Mm-hmm.
She's serious about that thing.
I said that's a gold digger.
Okay, B.
Now for the third one.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, help me with that one. Help me. Just help me. Hush yourself. Now this one, he like hold on to her. It's like she had him in a jail, similar to like this in my hand, having him in prison. And love, because this is what love and peer pressure can do to you.
Yeah, love put you in the jail cell.
Well, yeah, it can. That does happen in prison a lot. Because most of the time, guys be saying, I get more love in prison. That's most of the time they be saying that they're in a relationship. That's how bad it is. This one stole money out of his father's account and his account. Then it took him about many months or probably a year later to say, no, this one ain't right for me. Then the fourth one is unappreciated.
She getting it, then she don't care nothing back.
Mm-hmm. She said, "Can I get some money for my life insurance?" And he told her about getting the money for herself so you could have something to spare over, because she kept hanging out with her friends and everything else. And this got to the point where he actually broke up with her, and her auntie called him and everything, explained what happened, and auntie's like, I don't know why she's doing this.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know all of this? Somebody is telling you this, or you just overhearing?
Telling and overhearing.
Oh, okay.
You in the wrong room with
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Like, if I'm literally, I can be sitting in my room right now. I can just hear someone's conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Next.
That's a question.
What about you? What about
Jim?
I see your dirty tonsils.
So now you have relationships like what is it called? No, what's the whole word?
Online?
Polyamorous.
Yeah, poly. So I was in I was listening to some Clubhouse to Michael Bates, and had a room overnight, and just people talking about poly and swinging and open relationships. Do you know what that is, MJ?
To be honest, I don't. I never heard of it myself. The only thing.
What is?
Polyamorous. What is a
I
poly?
don't know what a polyamorous.
Polygamous. You know the polygamous relationship?
I don't know what a polygamous, or I don't know what none of them words mean.
It's okay,
You're
MJ.
still not over here, no?
Cause you know what that means, CJ?
I don't know what neither one of the words mean, but I do know online relationships and non-online relationships.
None what?
Online was no. Well, I can't say non, but offline relationships.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Moving right on. So polygamous is a man with multiple women, and I believe polyamorous is a woman with multiple men.
Well, this is what it says. So polyamorous people having multiple loving, intentional, and intimate relationships at the same time. No. Polyamory is a type of open and non-monogamous relationship that follows certain guidelines. Polyamory specifically refers to people who have multiple romantic relationships at the same time. So, like if you had two wives.
Oh Lord, I've seen this.
You know you can marry two women, Jim?
You can't do it because
You can't.
You actually can. You actually can.
You can, but what's the point of doing it?
I don't know. You tell me what would be the point of it.
I guess more women for him. I guess the person he married.
You wouldn't like that?
I would
say that's
women.
You would?
I would.
Oh, you wouldn't? You
I would say that's more of a pimp.
If I was to marry to it, I would like to have married two women. Like, you got to take care of two women.
Or two women can be taking care of you.
Or you still got to take care of two women.
No, I just thought it was just something different. It'll be, your generation will see it more and more, especially online. And
or
shows,
Steve
stuff
Wilkins.
like that.
Steve Wilkins. This literally happened on Steve Wilkins. It was one lady, and she was married to two husbands.
Mhm.
Both of them husbands want to go on each other's coat because they love that one woman.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened the best in the show because I it's been a long time since I watched it.
I don't think you ever forgotten anything you've ever seen. CJ. I don't think you have. I think your memory is quite vivid.
Like most of the time, I remember it. Like I can remember something, then it'd be on my head. But when I'm trying to say something, it's like it'd be stuck right there in my head.
So we've talked about romance. We've talked about mental health. You know, it's kind of thing I mean. Let's talk about finances. Let's talk about money. Jim Jr., how do you make money? What's your plan to make money, make more money this year? What grade you in? You in 11th grade. So you got 2 more years.
Oh, you said 11th grade? Okay, trying to be sure. I can barely know.
What's your plan to make more money this year? What's your income plan? What's your goal? You have a goal? Your income goal? Have you written a number down?
Probably enough money to get a car and some save up so I can go to college since I got 2 more years left. So I'll probably get a job or start trying to shout out my brand, my J Firm brand.
What's stopping you? What stopped you today from doing something for J Firm? 2K?
NFL,
school.
Call of Duty.
Huh?
Yeah, school.
Oh, school today. What were you doing in school today? I don't know. You were learning something in school?
Learning, like
What school were you doing today? What course?
You talking about today?
Yeah, today.
I was learning.
Oh, okay. You got confused. You got confused.
It's not on your social media site.
What?
You never post about it on your social media.
Are you hiding your brand?
I'm not hiding it. People in my school know about it. I just gotta shout it out more.
No. You don't have to shout it out more. You have to shout it out. Constant.
Mm-hmm.
Consistent. Like they should know when you walk up, you have J Fern information. You have J Fern internals. That's you are your walking brand. You are Jay-Z. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is what you got to be. When Jay-Z walks up, you know what people want to talk about? They want to talk about business. Right? Like they instantly feel like we can talk about business about something, right? Because he carries his brand. He is a brand. He's a walking brand. You know what I'm saying? So if you had that same mentality, people will treat you the way you treating your brand, right? If they know you posting about it, you shouting it out, you wearing it, you know photos, whatever. And so when they come to you, what is what they talk about? I saw your photo shoot. I saw your post. I like this. I shared this. So you have that ability. That's your job. Like you're a CEO.
Of all the money that you spend, how much did you spend for your company? What did you buy that was made from?
A good day.
You mean bought it with things.
Jim Jr. is not lying about buying merchandise. What about you, man? What's your goal for this year? How you gonna make some money this year?
Well, what I'm trying to basically do, if my brother would just hurry up with it, but we were supposed to be making a T-shirt design that says Max Out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, while I'm bringing, I was like, let me go ahead and do some of his yard to get some of that cash.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there in that heat, working like a slave.
So you've been mowing yards?
Mowing yards, weeding, chopping the limbs down with the pole saw, chainsaw.
Oh, you're a yard man. So you get your own yard cutting company.
Mm-hmm.
I like that's a good deal. That's something that I think is underrated because more and more people want their yards cut for them, and less people are going into the yard cutting business. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a
because this is what most kids do nowadays. Like this one kid dudes, he had a sock company. Like he designed many different color styles of socks, and he was making a real good deal. He was I think he was I think his brother was CEO. Was he
COO, CEO?
That's what I just said, CEO.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you didn't hear everything?
I ain't know what you were saying. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you the right words.
I said CEO.
You say you didn't know what you were trying to say. You guys have a live audience.
Live audience do not listen to this man right here or the person in the background.
All right. All right. I've had fun with you guys.
Thank you.
You ain't
Thank you, baby. Glad you did.
Jim Jr., tell me about the game Friday night.
Oh Lord.
Tough loss.
Tough loss. You want to give a shout out to any of your teammates?
Man.
What number? Give me a couple numbers. Shout out. I go back and watch the tape on them boys.
Boy.
No. I don't even know. No. I've never met you.
No.
Huh?
Walter Owen.
I've never met you. I just hear people in the stands.
Well, he was birthday party.
I don't remember him for the birthday party.
Number 2, number 7.
Number 7 got them 2 picks last week.
Number
58.
Mm-hmm.
58 played D tackle or something like that.
He
He
played attacker and center.
Center. Okay, I know you're on the line.
Jamar.
We.
Okay.
Number 9. No, number 8. Number 9, number 8.
Number 8 didn't play.
Number 8 was hurt.
He wasn't hurt. He got ejected, and now he can't play that
What did he
game.
get ejected for?
He laid the touchdown. Then he got a tick for that.
He did what?
He got a tick. Whatever. He got something for it, and then he got a penalty for spiking the ball.
Last week.
Oh, a touchdown.
In the McGee game.
He got 2 penalties in the McGee game.
Mm-hmm. And he got ejected for it.
And it wasn't enough time in that game for them for it to count against him.
The rules say it don't matter like what quarter you in. If you get 2 penalties, you still can't play the whole
What was the
game.
first time that we saw the spike? I don't remember that.
When he laid down the touchdown, you ain't see him.
Laid down.
When he caught that ball,
Uh-huh.
he laid down the touchdown. You ain't see that.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Laid down.
He laid down, did this, picked his feet up, stopped clapping his feet.
Oh, he laid down in his own.
Yes, man. He laid
down. in his
Oh, like
own.
Snoop Dogg. Because I remember Snoop Dogg, he got a touchdown and he.
I ain't never heard nobody use that term.
Exactly.
He laid down.
He laid down.
He laid
So,
down. Like,
so
I
what he's
understand
saying is, what he's saying is, he laid after he made the touchdown.
Right. He's celebration.
He laid down in the end zone.
Right. I got it. But when you say he laid down the touchdown,
What?
I said laid down in the touchdown.
in the touchdown.
But after the touchdown, he laid down in the end zone.
There you go.
Right. Now
Laid
America
down
understands.
in the touchdown.
He literally did that. Good.
Because Jim Jr., you were confusing me.
He sure did confuse me. This is what most
This
kids
is
say.
said he laid down in the
He
touchdown.
laid down.
All right. Please explain. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what he's saying. Kind of like a phone a friend.
I also would like to give a shout out to my principal, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, what's up with you?
And I also give a shout out to Jim Hill and the rest of the staff.
Jim Hill.
Praise the
got
Lord.
beat 54-0 yesterday.
Yeah, football team, y'all did a real good job. Even though we were 100% dominated, 53-0. But we still do a
That's
real
a middle
good.
school.
No, that's a high school.
Oh, I was gonna say.
But we did do a real good job yesterday. We just need to practice some more defense and tackling. And
How the man did see that?
now the band, now we did a fantastic job.
What's up, Jim Hill band? I see y'all. I see y'all like that.
Song to play.
We did. The new song we did play was Cuban Shuffle. We did the Cuban Shuffle, Jump Start, Nobody, Glad. Hold on, Jump Start, Nobody. What You Need, You're All I Need.
You're all I need.
And then there was another song that our band director, Miss Lowe, is working with us on. It's called Bruno Mars, Leave the Door Open.
Man, y'all,
For the Night.
man, y'all ain't playing around, TJ. Y'all,
Uptown
really,
Funk You Up. And
man, y'all a swag band.
yeah, and not only that, we also
Y'all really a swag band.
9mm and Industry Baby.
That's what's up. Hey,
And
listen.
this week we're supposed to be doing the theater show. We're gonna be practicing on it.
Yeah, I got it.
And next game we're gonna be playing against Vicksburg.
All right, Vicksburg. Vicksburg, you're in trouble. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been
A wonderful, blessed
Live.
I appreciate y'all. This is Hello Black Man. We're going through the Hello Black Teen Journey Journal. Get one for your kids. Y'all will love it.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord, saints. Saints, praise the Lord.